If I'm the Raiders GM right now, I'm pulling Mason Cole aside and telling him straight up, "Bro, here's the playbook, here's the keys to the car, and here's the address to the stadium. Now it's on you. Show me I don't need to burn a first-round pick on a QB next year." Every snap is basically combined 2.0, every drive is your highlight tape for the future. And before this preseason, everybody was talking like Mason was just a camp body, an extra arm for drills. But then the kid walks into the game against the Chargers and turns it into a highlight reel. Pocket presence on point, ball coming out fast, defense getting tied in knots. Looked like a varsity team scrimmaging a high school squad. Raider Nation's already out here yelling, "We got our guy." While the Chargers front seven is probably still watching film trying to figure out where the blitz died. Man, from the very first snap he took, the whole stadium had that, "Whoa, something's different here" vibe. The huddle was tight, dude was calm, calling audibles like a 10-year vet. The O-line bought in and held the pressure, and he took full advantage, dropping dimes that had even the Chargers' most seasoned corner scratching his head. There was zero rookie panic, none of that wide-eyed, "Oh no, the pass rushers are coming, look." It was like he had an internal clock set perfectly. Step up, reset, laser over the middle. Funniest part, even the beer guys stopped mid-pour to watch the play. It was like, wait, this is the same kid they said wouldn't survive NFL contact? Then came that second quarter drive that, man, felt straight out of a movie. Raiders backed up at their own 20, crowd getting a little restless, and Mason starts dissecting the Chargers defense like he's got the Madden cheat codes. Perfect check down, slant at the exact right moment, and just when the defense thought it was a run, he pulls off a play action that sent the safety looking the wrong way. Result: big gain down the sideline and Raider Nation roaring like it was a playoff touchdown. And the beauty of it, nothing fancy. Just pure execution, rhythm, quick reads. The kind of QB play that isn't just surviving the pressure, but straight up controlling the game. That's when everyone in the stadium started to realize, this kid isn't just here to fill a roster spot, he's making a statement for the job. The best part was, Mason didn't have that, "I've got to prove I belong" face. No. He was playing loose, relaxed, like he already had 100 NFL starts under his belt. There was one play that was just chef's kiss. Pocket starting to collapse, D-end coming full speed, and Mason just slides over, keeps his eyes downfield, and rips a rope right between two defenders. Easy first down, and the Chargers corner standing there like, what just happened? That's QB IQ, man. Not luck, not some random highlight. Pure read, timing, and confidence. And when a rookie steps on the field with that kind of poise, the whole team feels it. You see the O-line holding that extra half second, receivers fighting for every route. It's that snowball effect, but in the best possible way. And it wasn't just the offense that caught fire. The Raiders' defense, already playing solid, started hitting the field with that extra juice, like, if the kid's doing his job, we're gonna return the favor. Every 3 and out they forced was just fuel for Mason to come back and put more heat on the Chargers. And you could tell the other side was feeling it. You could see it in the body language. D-linemen breathing heavy, DBs arguing in the huddle, defensive coordinator waving his arms like a basketball coach begging for a timeout. There was even a funny moment. Camera caught a Chargers linebacker shaking his head after getting beat over the middle, like, this rookie's messing with us. When a first-year QB can get an entire defense tilted like that, my friend, he's not just playing, he's controlling the game's whole narrative. Then came the drive that Raider Nation's been talking about all week. Starts way back, basically with their heels on their own end zone, and everyone's thinking, alright, time to play it safe, run the ball, get some breathing room. But Mason, nope. First snap, smooth play action, fires a bullet on a curl route to pick up some yards. Next, a perfectly timed screen that had the Chargers pass rush biting hard. And just when the defense started jumping at every fake, he drops a deep ball over the shoulder that landed like it was guided by GPS. The crowd went absolutely nuts. Sounded like a playoff game. And it wasn't just about moving down the field, it was the confidence he was radiating. Every snap felt like he was saying, relax, I've got this. A rookie who walks into the league with that kind of ice in his veins? That's rare. And the wild part, Mason wasn't out there hunting for hero ball highlights. Nah, the dude stayed within the system, took what the defense gave him, and knew exactly when to turn up the aggression. None of that force it into triple coverage just to make SportsCenter nonsense. He was slow cooking the Chargers, snap after snap, until they started losing their patience. At one point, their DC dialed up this crazy blitz like, "Alright, now we've got him." But Mason read it pre-snap, shifted the protection, and burned them with a quick slant that went for a big gain. The Raiders' sideline exploded, and the kid jogged off the field with that, "Just another day at the office" grin. A rookie who can manipulate a defense like that in his first game? That's straight-up cheat code stuff. And that's when the trash talk kicked in. 'Cause when a rookie starts moving the chains like that, the vets on defense are gonna try to get in his head. Chargers linebackers chirping after tackles, DBs whispering in his ear after incompletions. But Mason didn't flinch. Just gave that little smirk like, "Cool, next play," and walked back to the huddle. And then, next snap, he'd torch the exact same guy who was talking smack. Classic, let the scoreboard do the talking move. There was even one snap where he stared down the corner, hit him with a hard count, and got him to jump off sides. The Raiders' sideline went wild. That's not just talent, that's veteran-level composure hiding in a rookie uniform. You start to realize this isn't luck. This kid's got the mental game locked down too. But what really sealed the night was that fourth quarter drive. Score was tight, clock ticking, pressure cranked all the way up. Normally, this is where a rookie feels the weight, forces a throw, and coughs up the ball. Not Mason. Dude was cool as ice. Started with short passes to keep the clock moving, mixed in a draw play that completely caught the D-line sleeping, and just when the Chargers thought he was going to milk the clock, he rips a seam pass that split the defense wide open. It was straight out of a movie. Steady gains, clutch third down conversions, crowd chanting MVP like it was week 17. And that touchdown to cap it off? A pinpoint corner route. Unguardable. By that point, even the doubters were standing and clapping. Rookie night. No. That was a statement game. After that TD, man, the whole vibe in the stadium went to another level. Raider Nation was in a trance, and you could feel even the guys on the bench believed something special was happening. The defense hit the field like they just mainlined an energy drink, and every tackle felt like a Super Bowl moment. Meanwhile, Mason's on the sideline, helmet still on, studying the tablet with the coach, ready to roll. If needed. No showboating, no "look at me," just locked in. And that's contagious. When your QB stays humble and focused, the rest of the team follows suit. That quiet leadership you can't fake, it's gold in the NFL. And in a league where every detail matters, having a guy like that under center can be the difference between just another season and making real noise in January. And you could already see the media starting to pivot. Post-game, the same analysts who spent the whole summer calling Mason a long-term project were suddenly talking about him being ready to compete right now. Happens every time. On Tuesday he's a question mark. By Friday he's, "I believed in him all along." But tape doesn't lie, and anyone who watched that game knows it wasn't rookie luck. It was quick reads, smart decisions, and clean execution. No turnovers, no delay of game, none of those classic rookie brain farts. And for a guy making his first start against a legit pass rush, that's worth more than any stat line. The Raiders still have plenty to fix, but finding a QB who doesn't blink under pressure? That's priceless, my friend. So here we are, man. Week 1 of the preseason, and Raider Nation already has a reason to dream. Yeah, it's early, we're not jumping straight to Super Bowl talk, but if you saw what Mason did out there, you know this wasn't a fluke. It was game control, pocket confidence, chemistry with his receivers, and that ice-cold demeanor that separates elite QBs from footnotes. The next few games will tell us a lot, but the feeling's clear. The Raiders just might have found their guy. And if that's the case, buckle up, because every defense that lines up against this kid is going to remember the first time they underestimated him, and regret it. For anyone still on the fence, grab some popcorn. This story's just getting started.
I've been chasing these dreams.